Hey everyone, this is Jason from Dawn of the Devs with another daily code challenge for you. And today's challenge is this. Given two lists of numbers, find a value from each list that has the minimal difference. And let's look at what that means, because that might be kind of confusing for you. On line 7, we have example of two lists. First one has 1, 2, and 3 in the list. Second one has 4, 5, and 6. The minimal difference that we can find between the two values in this list is 3 minus 4. That value is 1, right? Because 2 minus 5 is 3, 1 minus 6 is 5, right? So nothing is less than 4 minus 3. And we need to write a function that figures out how to do that for any list that we're given. On lines 11 and 12, I've just got some console log stuff set up to try out a couple of test lists. And line 11, I've got the first list from the example on line 7. On line 12, I've got another sample list. So let's write the function and see how that would work. So the function's name is get min diff. It's going to take list A and list B. All right. Let's set up a variable to return the minimal value right off the bat, right? So let's do let min equal, and here's what's going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to do number dot max value. All right, let's return that. The reason why I'm doing that is I got to set min to something, and what I want to do is set it to the biggest number possible, because pretty much guaranteed any numbers I subtract from two lists are going to be less than max value. You don't want to start at a very low number, because that doesn't make sense. It might not be the actual minimal difference. You want to start at the biggest number possible. I am using JavaScript as my language to do this problem. You can use any language you want. I'm pretty sure any language has some kind of property to let you know what the max value is represented by a number. Let's set up a couple of other variables. I need to know what the length of these lists are. So I'm going to do let n equal list a dot length, let m equal list b dot length. Because what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have a nested loop going on here. And let me just set up the loop and show you guys what I'm thinking. Say for let I equal 0, while I is less than n, which remember n is the length of list A. So from 0 to the length of list A will be the outer loop. The inner loop will do length let j equal 0. So from the start of 0 to length of list B, which is represented by the variable m. So while j is less than m, j plus plus. Got two loops going on here. And what I'm hoping to get at is the outer loop will go through the first list, one position at a time. And for each position, say we start position 0, it's going to compare that value with the values in each position in the second list. So it's going to take 1, subtract that from 4, then subtract it from 5, subtract it from 6, and then it's going to take 2, and do the same thing again, subtract from 4, 5, 6. And what we're trying to root out what the minimal difference is. It's kind of a brute force approach. There might be a simpler way. Pretty sure there is. There's always a better way, guys, right? If there is, if you know of a way, go ahead and post it as a comment. That'd be kind of cool to see it. So like I said, we're doing this nested loop. We're trying to find that min difference. Let's set up a variable to hold that value. So let's say let diff equal, and again, I've got to use a JavaScript specific function where we're going to do math.abs, which represent absolute value, right? Because if I subtract like 1 from 4, it's going to end up being -3, and we don't want a negative number. We want a positive number. So we're going to say math.abs subtract list list A, whatever's at index I, minus list B, whatever's at index J. All right. That's the diff. And we're going to say if diff is less than min, well, min's now going to become equal to whatever diff was. All right. So I'm just giving that a quick look. I think that's going to work. We'll run it and see if there's any bugs. But again, on line 26, 27, we're hoping to see, for the first result, we're expecting to see 1. For the second result, we're expecting to see 3. So let's give it a run. All right, cool. So we got 1 and 3. Dodged the bullet one more time. I'm getting pretty lucky without these bugs representing in these videos. So this was a bit of a trickier one today. So give yourselves time to wrap your mind around what's going on inside this function here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, take care.